Greetings! I am Dominic Bytes. Welcome to another episode of Byte Club Cinema. For those watching the stream live, I cut the intro a little short today. I'm running it late. I was going to start the stream about 2 hours ago, but then I had some tech issues. Fortunately, it looks like it's better now. But because of that, I'm going to have to, I'm not going to be able to stream as long as I wanted to, which really sucks. I've got work tomorrow. But I was going to bang out several episodes, and now at best, I can do like 2 episodes here. It's really annoying, because I also want to do some Minecraft. So, anyway, my focus today will just be Faraway Paladin, and I'm going to do a special focusing on Death Battle. So, the reboot fixed it, thankfully. I hate it. As I said, I could have gotten way more done. Now, as for my avatar, this is another Halloween costume here. I've got a couple more. I've got another Halloween costume of the female avatar. That'll be for next stream. And I've got another avatar for the male avatar. I'll probably wear that next week. Also, shout out to 2 new followers who followed me while I was offline. I've got, I'll replay them. I've got Happy Crafter 6, or 15-6, and I have Canis LLL. New followers. Hey, thank you very much. I appreciate it a lot. And hey, Sniper in the chat. Woo, yay. Right, glad you're here. So I'm going to start with, the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to react to Death Battle. Now, I am not planning to make this regular series. I'm not going to react to every Death Battle. I am choosing, I get it. Wow, you're in the chat. Oh, sweet. Okay. Neato. I didn't know you nice to meet you. How'd you find me, or what community are you from? There's going to be a stream delay, that's right. But, is it from, I just always ask, like, what community is someone from. That way I know, like, did you find me because I shielded a server or something like that? For example, I posted my stream link in Shroomu's server, and that has paid off for me handsomely. I've met lots of really nice people through Shroomu. I've met lots of nice people through Luigi. Also Stormy's server. So I've had several servers really work out for me. Okay. Well, answer when you can. So I'm going to start out, I'm going to react to Death Battle. This won't be a regular thing. Now, the reason I chose this Death Battle is, one, is anime themed. And not only is it anime themed, it's 2 anime that I know fairly well. I know one of them way better than the other, but I am familiar with both of them. So it is Gojo Satoru from Jujutsu Kaisen versus Makima from Chainsaw Man. Now, I love Chainsaw Man. I've read Chainsaw Man since it first came out, loved it, still love it. So I read the manga. I have also watched the first season of the anime. I am planning to do Chainsaw Man Season 1 with Diesel, who has not watched it yet. He knows the memes, but he doesn't know the series. He's never watched or read the manga, so it'll be his first exposure to Chainsaw Man, which will be awesome. We have to do it on the weekend because of his schedule, and unfortunately my weekends keep not being compatible with his schedule. But we'll get to it. Eventually we'll get some Chainsaw Man action. So those will be a bonus stream, too, when I get around to them. Oh, we're scrolling to discover anime, and small channels. Oh, okay. Yeah, anime, Minecraft, and smaller channels. Yes, I have all 3 of those things. Awesome. Well, thank you very much. The Twitch algorithm actually worked for me then. That's nice. Well, I'm glad you're here. This is, just so you know, this is not my normal avatar. I'm doing a Halloween thing. These avatars, for the last few streams, have been AI generated by Bing. So the lore-wise, they are my robot bodies. They're like mass-produced robot bodies because they're AI generated. So anyone could buy these. Whereas my actual avatar is a high-end bespoke model that was custom manufactured for me. So I'm also just like trying new looks. When I later, so my default avatar, when I later get my femboy / genderqueer avatar, it will probably look a little like this. Maybe a little more femmy. And then I will have a full-on female
Dominic,
avatar.
have you considered drinking lava, and not just in Minecraft?
Okay. Getting some water. Well, I'm glad you're here. Stick around, Candace. I'm fairly friendly. You can ask me questions and stuff like that. Um, yeah, I'm pretty easygoing. It is difficult to offend me, so no worries on there. I'm a robot after all. I have a heart of steel. Ha ha. I do have a human brain inside. So now, the thing I found interesting about this, the reason I'm choosing to react to this, is I have a theory on who I would want to have fight, and I'm going to discuss it before I watch the video. That way it's not biased. But I genuinely don't know who they're going to choose to win. So having read, having kept up on the manga, both Jujutsu Kaisen, no, Jujutsu Kaisen, I've watched the anime. I'm watching the current anime, season 2, the Shibuya Incident. I've seen season 1 in the movie. I've also kept up on the manga, which is like I started the manga like just at the end of the Shibuya incident, so I know how it kind of ends there. But I read all the way up. Now I will also warn people if you are not up on either Chainsaw Man or Jujutsu Kaisen, this will have spoilers. So spoiler warnings now. Because Death Battle does have spoilers in it, and I am also going to go into very critical spoiler territory, especially for Jujutsu Kaisen. Now, Chainsaw Man spoilers are a little old, because part 1 of it ended a year ago. So the ending of part 1 has been out for a while. But Jujutsu Kaisen spoilers are only a month or two old. So they haven't even been released in America yet, those chapters. So just letting you know, I'm going to be spoiling both mangas, both series here in my discussion. So now, Jujutsu Kaisen and Gojo and Makima, the reason they're obviously matched is they both have funny eyes. They both have eye-based powers, so to speak. So here's one of the things I find interesting. Jujutsu Kaisen is really, really good about defining how the powers work. That author goes into great detail about how sorcery works, what the rules are, how the different powers are set up. Like, he'll devote, like, a 2-page spread just to explain how a single character's powers operate. That's how detailed he is. He understands the power relations, the power dynamics, and he plays with them, and he makes sure you can follow along. Chainsaw Man, on the other hand, complete opposite of that. I won't go so far as to say he's just making it up as he goes. It feels like that though, because the author very deliberately never tells you or explains what the powers are doing. He's just like, these are demons, or these are devils, they have magic, here is them using that magic. He doesn't explain how they can do it, it's just that they can do it because they're devils. There you go. Why? Magic. Now, I think there are rules because he does keep consistent for each devil in terms of what they can do, and does seem to be a consistent metaphysics for Chainsaw Man. So I don't think he's just making it up willy nilly. It's just the author for Chainsaw Man does not in any way bother really explaining how any of it works. He saves explanations only as needed so you can make sense of a scene and for dramatic effect, like when he reveals some of Chainsaw Man's powers towards the end of part 1, and you're like, wait, what? What do you mean that he can do that? Whoa, okay. He explains stuff that we've never seen him do, but it's explained that it's because Denji just doesn't know how yet. But there are advanced powers that he has that we just hadn't seen before, but Makima knows them because she's the ultimate fangirl. So, again, spoilers. I'm going to be spoiling stuff. Now, I'm not going to spoil what Chainsaw Man can do. I'll let the anime and stuff reveal that. But, so you're essentially pitting two series, one with extremely good power explanations versus one that stuff happens, man. Stuff just happens. And what's the thing, too, with Chainsaw Man, the power that a devil has, not necessarily in line with what their demon knows. So, like, Power is the blood demon, and she's got blood abilities. See, that makes sense. That's fine. But then, for example, the Falling Devil, who appears in part 2, I'll talk about part 2 since that's further away from being adapted, I guess. The Falling Devil has, like, a cooking theme to her. And so she has some falling related abilities, but she's got other stuff that isn't related. So it's like, wow, okay. So not everyone's powers are related to their ability. Makima has this too. Like, she can use telekinetic blasts that have nothing to do with control. And it's just like, I can just fire blasts. There we go. Yeah. So now it might be because she has a litany of powers. Now, in terms of the matchup between them, Gojo versus Makima. Alright, who do I think will win? I say Makima. There's a reason for that. One of the big determiners is obviously Gojo and Makima both have high amounts of skill and power. However, one, Makima has more combat experience than Gojo does. She's older, one. Two, Gojo has no way to kill her. Can Gojo be killed? Yes. Gojo has that inviolability, but if you've read the manga, you know that there are ways around it. Because, again, spoilers, Gojo dies. At this point in time in the Jujutsu Kaisen manga, Gojo is dead. He has successfully been killed. Yeah, they're still fighting the big bad, but yeah, Gojo's dead. So, yes, Gojo can be killed. He's not invincible. Inviolability, there are ways around it. The thing is, Makima also has an immortality hack, which is, if you kill her, again, this is spoilers about her powers. If you kill her, anytime she's injured, those injuries are distributed to the Japanese population. In other words, so she has the ability to just say, "Oh, you killed me? No, you didn't. You killed this guy over here," and which is functionally immortality. Um, and that's a lot harder to get through. Now, Makima does die. She is killed. However, the only reason she can only be killed by someone who loves her. That's the only way around it. The only way around her immortality is to essentially get around the terms of the contract. Devils are big on contracts. So if you find a loophole in the contract, which Denji does, that's how he manages to defeat her. Because his attacks, based on the fact he loves her, are not attacks; they're acts of love. And so that's how he gets around her immortality. But Gojo doesn't love her. His attacks are actually attacks. He can't get around it. So the only way around her immortality is with a hack that Gojo cannot use, and the ways around Gojo's invincibility are things that, yeah, Makima could very well have done. Because here's the thing, Makima has access to a lot of Devil's abilities, including the Gun Devil. Alright? So she has full control over the Gun Devil abilities. Because of her ability of control, she's the Control Devil, gives her control over many other demons. The Angel, the Gun, all the weapons, in fact. So, now, the question will be, though we know one of the ways around Gojo's inviolability is through domains. Now, a domain can cancel another domain, and a domain can cancel his inviolability. So will they treat the devil powers as domain abilities, as equivalent to those? Don't know. So, for example, the Gun Devil says if you're within 1 kilometer, he auto-kills you if you're born in 10 months of the 12th year. One of which might be Gojo's birth month, in which case, Gun Devil just auto-kills Gojo on the spot, unblockable, nothing he can do. Screw his inviolability, he's just dead. That's if they treat it as a domain ability. If they don't, then his inviolability actually still kicks in. But I don't know, that depends on their rule. So I say that Makima will win because Gojo can and has been killed, and the way he was killed is a way that Makima could access. Makima, on the other hand, has been killed, but she was killed in a way that Gojo cannot use. So, just in terms of who can kill who, Gojo is more killable than Makima is. And Makima has a more diverse toolset than Gojo because she has access to the powers of dozens of devils. And Makima's control ability, yeah, she might be able to just force him to make a contract with her, and that's the end of that. Yeah, the fact that he can't kill her, that's the biggie. He cannot kill her. He can vaporize her and she'll just come right back. He can fire as many purples as he wants. He can use domain as much as he wants. Because here's the thing, his domain attack, the void thing, infinite void, right, it overwhelms you with knowledge. Well, guess what? Makima has access to Cosmos. The Halloween devil? Guess what? That devil does the exact same thing. So she's immune to that because she can access the devil with the same power. So that immediately eliminates Purple and his Domain Strike, which are his 2 trump cards. So it's going to be a good fight. And she's going to play with him a bit, but ultimately she has more battle experience. She has more options than him. She is harder to kill than he is, and yeah, she is just more broken ultimately. So Yeah, so I say Makima should win. They may look at it because Gojo is more a fighting person. Makima is, her body is weaker than Gojo. Like, he could beat her up. Sure, she's been beat up, she's been shot. It's just, she's immortal. It doesn't work. You can beat her up as much as you like, she's gonna heal. Doesn't matter. So, anyway. Alright, let me switch to here. Now, you will notice, because this is a YouTube video, with the death battle and all, I decided not to use the screen because there's no copyright thing. I mean, you can react to a YouTube video and you're not going to get copyright struck. No issues. I'm not going to, let's see. I'm debating on whether I should use the audio from it, though. The audio might get me in trouble, so I'm going to avoid piping the audio through. There are no subtitles, sadly. Yeah, no subtitles. But just the video. So you can watch along in the video, and I'll react as we go along. You can watch theirs. And this is a downloaded version. I'm not watching the YouTube video because, YouTube's being a butt these days about how non-functional they are as a platform. But, alright, 3. I am not sponsored by BetterHelp in any way, nor do I recommend them because I think they're a bit of a scam, I believe. So, alright. Go starting the video in 3, 2, 1, go! Alright, I'm not sponsored by either of those, so whatever. Alright, so we're gonna react. Alright, here. You know what? I will unmute it. Just because.
Paranormal mentors are so
Alright, I will lower the volume though. Okay, so that should be good. That should be quiet enough. Alright. Hopefully I don't get in trouble. But anyway, this is a reaction video. So I'm curious about their analysis. I'm curious where they go with this. Right.
So it's up to the Jujutsu sorcerers to do battle with.
Yeah, it all comes down to how much they did their homework and how well they understand Jujutsu Kaisen, because it's very well explained. Jujutsu Kaisen does a really good job explaining sorcery. The problem is Death Battle has messed up their analysis. Superman vs. Goku was one of the most infamous examples where they screwed up because they didn't understand Superman. Because Superman's weaknesses are not just magic and kryptonite. He is, under the magic part, he is vulnerable to cosmic or god level entities. Darkseid, when Darkseid punches him, he hurts. Because Darkseid's not magic, he's a god. So god tier entities, like Super Saiyan God Goku, can actually hurt him. He will feel it. He is not immune to that. So, there you go. That's something they messed up on. Doesn't mean Goku would win, because Superman still outclasses him on feats, but, yeah. But Goku's punches would have actually hurt him the same way Darkseid does. Yeah.
Limitless grants Gojo a nigh-perfect defense by actualizing the very concept of infinity.
It creates an infinite space around himself, stopping anything coming his way. The dude is literally untouchable.
Gojo tailored Limitless to automatically detect an object's mass and velocity. As the difference between himself and an object decreases, Limitless halves the object's velocity. It's like Zeno's paradox.
Think of it this way. If you're trying to get from point A to point B,
right,
you gotta go halfway. Then you gotta go another halfway, then another, and so on. With Limitless, you'll never arrive. Just like my alimony payments.
Hence, infinity. Yeah, it might sound complicated, but it basically creates a spatial force field around Gojo.
Right. This is... Yeah, but there's ways around it.
That's where Gojo's incredible 6 eyes come in. They let him see and near perfectly control cursed energy at the atomic level. So he'll basically never run out of juice in a fight. He isn't just built different, he was born different.
6 eyes and Limitless gave Gojo the power to manipulate space itself. Gojo's lapse blue technique attracts and condenses space into singularities.
Right. Yeah. No, they're doing a good job of explaining how it works. Right.
Think push and pull. But you may be asking, how does one accomplish this with cursed energy? With math!
Curses!
Exactly! Cursed energy is typically negative, like with blue, but when multiplied by itself, negative cursed energy becomes positive, creating red.
Right.
Strawberry and blueberry.
So, what happens when you combine a positive and a negative?
Purple. Right.
Zero. And by combining Combining Reversal Red and Lapse Blue, Gojo creates Hollow Purple, an enormous ball of curse energy that literally applies the concept of zero to an opponent, crushing
Imaginary mass, yeah.
into nothing.
Gojo's a walking cursed Swiss
Yeah.
Army
The thing is, though, he can slap that into Makima all day long, and she'll just get right back up.
enemies. Gojo can also use positive energy to heal humongous wounds, and he's constantly refreshing his brain with it 24/7 to keep
Right.
up with all of this.
Still, there's one technique that costs more cursed energy than anything else in a sorcerer's repertoire.
Every
Right.
sorcerer
He's constantly refreshing, but there are limits. We saw that with the Sukuna fight. He could only use it about 5 times before he actually burned his brain out.
A technique called Domain Expansion.
Whereas Makima has way more ability on than that.
And you know damn well Gojo has the scariest, unlimited void. You get caught in this, your ass is grass.
Exposure to unlimited void overloads your consciousness with a stream of infinite information. A mere
Yeah.
fifth of a second of exposure can leave a normal person in a vegetated state for months.
Too bad it requires so much energy you can only do it like once a day. Oh wait, except for Gojo, who has done it multiple times in a row. Thanks again, Six Eyes.
Quite frankly, Gojo was getting so strong that the axis of the Jujutsu world began to turn on him. Like the meta of a fighting game defined by one broken character, he defined the hierarchy of power in the sorcerer world. He alone was the honored one.
His mere presence can cause earthquakes.
Yeah.
He outran sonic explosions and applied cursed energy within a microsecond.
Gojo has been repeatedly stated by many to be the strongest sorcerer there is.
That includes
Right.
his
He
excellent
is.
Hikari, who can dodge lightning, or this little volcano-headed curse, Jogo, the embodiment
Yeah,
of
he is the strongest. Like,
fire, who can bring down city-shattering meteors, and Gojo kicked his ass with zero effort.
But strength alone was not enough to fix his cursed world. When Geto rejected Jujutsu Society to forge his own justice, Gojo's philosophy changed. Instead of doing everything himself, he would teach a new generation of sorcerers to carry the torch when he could not.
It's all about setting an example. If it means a world where his companions can stand shoulder to shoulder as equals, who cares if he's got to show off a bit?
are they analyzing the new chapters? Oh no. Uh-oh. It looks like they forgot to analyze the part where, Gojo is actually vulnerable, because there's ways around those powers that they did not include.
If you want farm fresh
Uh-oh. Yeah, if they don't give Gojo the ways around it, because Sukuna actually found a way around it. That's the thing. Like, if you can adapt to the inviolability, violate it, and then actually, and one of the tricks is if you don't specifically target Gojo, but the space around him, that's how you can kill him. If you basically slice space that just happens to include him without targeting him, he dies. That's how Sukuna won, is he made a general area attack as opposed to a specific against Gojo attack. And it looks like they're not working with the updated data. Ah, crap. They may have finished this episode before Gojo died. That's probably the issue. Yeah, so they might be using outdated data. Ouch. This is gonna suck because their analysis may be basically rendered inaccurate by canon.
What a beautiful day. The sun is shining. The birds are singing.
And a giant AK-47 carpet bombed the neighborhood. The sky rains blood. Millions are dead. Dear God, whiz, it's the end times. Run away!
Calm down. There's no reason to panic. It's just that in the world of Chainsaw Man, devils exist, and your fear makes them stronger.
Right. The more you fear something, the stronger it gets.
You shrieked at, or the last time you cut yourself dicing onions? Now the spider and knife devils are the monstrous products of your nightmares, and they hate you specifically.
The fearsome gun devil stood as the epitome of terror and destruction, and was responsible for a countless loss of lives. But a group was formed to combat it.
Yeah.
And the other devils that played
Oh man, I'm really looking forward to the Gun Devil chapters being animated. Mappa is gonna have a blast. I love Mappa's results, most of them, but I hate how they get them. Because I know that behind... Oh, Makima. Oh, Makima. I would like nothing more than to put a leash on Makima and bend her over my knee. Oh, Makima.
the Chainsaw Man. Upon meeting him, she gave him a choice. Live under her as a human dog, or die by her hand as a devil.
Sounds sketch, but Denji's brain was set to teach the boy.
Get in the car, kids. We're gonna groove some miners. That's Makima, alright?
Makima may seem terrifying at first, but she is a dog lover and a cinephile. Though you'd be ill-advised to mess with her.
Sure, for her position, you'd expect her to know how to defend herself. Martial arts here, swordplay there, but devil hunters like Makima become real threats when they make contracts with devils. A classic Faustian bargain. Give something of yourself. The devil gives you power.
She can call death upon anyone she chooses through a complicated ritual, and even survive being shot through the head.
Because, as they say in the devil hunter world, you need your screws loose to live.
But she might have more than a few screws loose because, in actuality, Makima is a devil herself.
Yeah. Specifically, Magma specifically is one of the control devil. So, that's the thing.
Rightfully so. She isn't some F-tier scrub like the Bat or Leech devils. She's the control devil, embodying humanity's collective fear of the oppressor. In a way, she's even more terrifying than the gun devil.
Yeah, she is. Cause, yeah. Power control, those I believe less, and she believes everyone is lesser than herself, other than Chainsaw Man.
Puppets under her command. She can even hijack their senses to listen and see whatever she wants.
As a devil, Makima's far stronger, faster, and more durable than the average person.
Plus, her metabolism lets her slam down as many beers as she wants to. So, Makima, if you're into countlessly divorced alcoholic rednecks, you know who to call.
Yeah, she can literally just,
She can heal her injuries. And her sense of smell is so potent that it can spot targets from over 300 miles away.
Not only can she control your mind, but your body too with telekinesis. She can mess up your internal organs or blow you away with finger guns. She doesn't shoot you with invisible bullets.
Yeah, she literally just goes, bang, you're dead.
Happens out of nowhere. She controls all sorts of things with these ghostly chains that stab her victims. Once they're hooked, they're easier to control.
Makima has plenty of devils in her collection. There's the massive Fox devil, the future devil for precognition, and a ton of devils that exist.
Yeah,
just
the weapon devils.
But I'm definitely all about the blow shit up devil, the undead party devil, the flamethrower devil, and the unholy matrimony that's the angel devil, which will make you see God before you die.
After about the 20th time, seeing God gets kind of old. Anyway, like other devils...
Did they give her Cosmos, though? Ooh, they forgot Cosmos. That's a mistake.
Other devils, her control powers allow her to force people into contracts that exclusively benefit her.
Like when she forced Japan's prime minister into a contract that states, and I quote, any attack made on her will be changed into appropriate illnesses or accidents.
Right. Yeah, she has... Yeah.
What?
The verbiage of Makima's contract is...
Basically, Gojo has to wipe out all of Japan, which includes himself, in order to kill her.
Transferring said damage to some poor random citizen of Japan.
Oh man, imagine like taking a shit and Makima gets hit and whoops, guess you're wiping at the pearly gates.
With these abilities and contracts,
Yeah.
Makima set up...
Now, the other thing, too, is... So, she's considered one of... She's so powerful, she's considered one of the four horsemen. That's something that's also come out. So, death, war, famine, all that. She's actually one of them. She's death and famine are her older sisters.
Talk about shitty luck, kid.
In the depths of hell,
So, she is considered one of the strongest devils.
Devil literally ate devils and eradicated plagues from existence. Because of the Chainsaw Devil, in this world, concepts like nuclear bombs, HIV, and even Nazis do not exist.
He
Yep.
literally ate the concept of Nazis out of existence.
Yeah.
However,
I love it.
see Denji or the Chainsaw Devil as beneath her, she could not directly control him. She
Right.
needed to manipulate him. So she decided
Yeah.
to build Denji up and then tear him down as cruelly as possible.
First, she murdered Denji's found family one
Yeah,
by one.
yeah, your typical psycho girlfriend fan, yeah.
Stripping him of the power devils receive by being feared.
Oh, so she could control her precious chainsaw devil and make him press backspace on anything she didn't like.
Her telekinetic bangs shot the Chainsaw Devil out of orbit, and they stalemated the Darkness Devil, which embodies humanity's greatest fears.
Makima's stronger than
Yeah,
devils.
yeah, darkness is one of the primals, yeah. So the primal fears are considered high, and the control devil is one of the primal fears, essentially.
Gun Devil fragment, this large behemoth moved over 300 miles in a few seconds.
She was pretty much unbeatable, though ultimate power can make it pretty lonely at the top.
Makima's quest may have been to make the world a better place through domination, but the truth she was never willing to admit to herself was that she really wanted to understand human emotion. After all, you can't control someone and love them at the same time.
Too bad she never quite found the answer she was looking for when the Chainsaw Man defeated her once and for all by cutting her to pieces, cooking her into a 7-course feast, and fucking ate her.
Believe it or not, the love Makima tried to understand was her undoing. Despite the hell she put him through, Denji still loved Makima in his own
Yeah.
way. So the
Yeah, very good summary of the ending here. Again, spoilers for part 1.
not count as an attack, bypassing her immortality.
Completely batshit insane. That's Chainsaw Man.
Yeah, Chainsaw Man is really crazy.
The Control Devil will come back, though it won't be Makima.
While her
Yeah,
path
Naruto.
was paved with
Naruto's fun.
in the world of devils, it's no surprise that Makima came so close to her ideal future.
Yeah, as I said, Gojo has no way to kill her, but she has options to kill him. Because, yeah, his Infinity and Limitless are like, yeah, no. And he has limits on the main thing, as we saw in the Sukuna battle. He can only use his domain maybe 5 times. Now, they did not give her Cosmo, which she does have. So that's interesting. So they're handicapping her and not handicapping him. So that's a bad sign. I think they might get this one wrong, unfortunately, but we'll see.
That's right. No long commutes to a therapist's office. You can have a session right from the comfort of your own home.
It's definitely not just for people.
Oh god, can we skip the ad?
Any point in your life. So if you're thinking about starting therapy,
Alright, let's skip this. I don't need the ad. I don't care about the ad. We are not sponsored by this group, nor do I endorse them. I haven't heard anything good about BetterHelp.
But first, a couple of rules for a unique fight like this one.
we'll be considering curses and devils to be comparable beings to avoid arbitrary terminology in their power system
Okay.
to make this fight incompatible. We will also consider Gojo and Makima citizens of the same Japan to balance it out.
It's
Okay.
time for a death battle!
Okay, so Gojo is considered a citizen of Japan in this case. Oh yeah, so eventually he would just get around to killing himself. Oops. Okay, so curses and demons are going to be considered on the same foot. Alright, well that actually helps Makima then.
Love this part. Could have been some flicks right about now. But gotta kill you instead. Can't just let a curse do as they please.
Oh dear. Yeah, that's not going to go well.
No talking during the movie.
Oh nice, I like how when they changed the animation.
Curse technique lapse.
Yeah, that won't really do anything. Nope. Yeah, that won't. Yeah. Blows her up, and she gets back up.
Careful. I could have died, but that much won't matter to you soon.
Don't worry. I'm Satoru Gojo, the strongest.
Confident, strong, and
Yeah, her control thing might be able to bypass her limitless.
write it on your tombstone.
Intangible, okay. Yeah, so you can repel curses with that.
Calm.
Yeah, no, cone won't work because limitless, right? That makes sense.
I hope we don't kill you too quickly.
That should be good, since you're so weak.
Bang.
Ah, that got him. Okay, so Bang supersedes his infinite. Yep, because she's not throwing a projectile. She's actually, yeah, it's just like, I touch your body specifically. Now, he can heal, but he's limited.
Now, be a good boy and play dead.
Yeah, okay, this...
Mark 2. I'm getting really tired of your pets.
Yeah, now him being able to heal, that's fine. It would take more than her hitting him once to do it. The problem is she's gonna come right back and do it again.
Throughout heaven and earth, I alone am the honored one.
And yeah, that's not gonna. But well, we'll see if that actually does anything. No. Huh? Yeah, no, that was no.
Places offering discounted tickets or too soon? Yeah, I'll order online.
Gojo and Makima were complicated to compare. On the surface level, Gojo had a lot going for him.
It's no surprise, given that his reputation in Jujutsu Kaisen is that of its pinnacle. At least it was.
First of all, it's unlikely Makima would see Gojo as inferior to her, in a similar way to how she saw Denji. So
Ah.
be able to immediately control Gojo.
Gojo's birth caused a giant shift in the world of curses. Plenty of people have recognized that after only seeing him once. Being better than everyone is literally Gojo.
No, she only recognized the Chainsaw Man. No, no, no. Hold on, hold on, hold on. No, no, you're wrong. She very specifically only sees Chainsaw Man as superior to herself because she's a fangirl. That's the point. She is a fan. She literally thinks that everybody, maybe even Death, I think she may acknowledge Death as superior to her, but that's about it. And Chainsaw Man, because she's a fangirl of him. Everyone else, no. Gojo is a human. That she does not in any way regard any human as. No, even Denji. She doesn't like Denji. She likes Chainsaw Man. She doesn't like Denji. So, no, you're wrong. She sees Gojo as beneath her just because he's human. Therefore, it would work. Sorry. No, you're wrong. You're wrong. Let's see. As Power and the Angel Devil have done before, Gojo broke out of Nami's flower field. I mean, I'm okay with Gojo having the willpower to break free of the control, but yeah, literally nobody has. That's the problem. Like, nobody has in time, I should say.
Even if Makima could control him, it wouldn't last very long.
Gojo was obviously stronger too.
They.
The best feat we can compare Makima to is the Typhoon Devil Storms.
Right.
That's nothing compared to the meteor created by Jogo, who is leagues below Gojo.
Gravity Manip and Yuki's Black Hole.
To the Gun Devil fragment, Makima would actually be a bit faster, though she would need to be able to get past Limitless for her speed to.
Right, right. In terms of raw power, Gojo's stronger. Yeah, no worries.
But most were rendered moot against Limitless. Knives, fire, bombs, zombies. It's all stuff Gojo's dealt with before, and with
Right.
zero issues.
And Gojo
Right,
could
right.
easily wipe out her demonic crowd with red and blue whenever he wanted to.
The future devil
Right.
could clue her in on anything nasty coming her way, but that wouldn't last forever. Plus, with Gojo's 6 eyes and teleportation, she had zero opportunities to break away and set up her instant kill moves.
But Gojo would obviously lose if he couldn't permanently kill Makima.
Right.
Six couldn't inform him of.
He has no way to actually finish her off.
Eventually, one of Gojo's attacks could cause his death instead, even if it took a while.
And Makima did have a way past Limitless with her finger guns. Makima
Yeah.
could land attacks directly on Gojo's body, meaning
Right.
there's no
See, now that actually, by the way, them allowing her bang to hit him directly is actually more generous than I would have been. I would have actually allowed Limitless to block that because it's technically a demon technique, that's a curse technique. I would have had her be able to kill him, kill him through like the either Angel or, as I said, like an instant kill like Gun Devil. Hey, we got another new person, Parasitus Rocket VT. Hey there. I'm not smelly. I'm a robot body. How can I be smelly? I literally, I'm metal, and I do maintenance on myself, so I'm not leaking oil anywhere. So no. How the hell am I smelly? Oi. Sheesh. All right. Anyway, sorry. I do right. You do it automatically. Right. The problem is, oh my god. Yeah, they're featuring some of the chapters from the Sukuna fight. I think they made this before Gojo. Burning metals to smell? No, I'm not burning though. I'm not on fire. I'm what? Yes, burning metal smells, but I'm not on fire. I mean, do you see fire on me? I'm pretty sure I'm not on fire. Don't set me on fire. I wouldn't like that. But well, anyway, welcome to the stream, Parasitus. I'm actually just watching the death battle thing here. This is anomalous for me. This is different. I have not done something like this before. I don't plan to do this very much, if at all. This is probably a one-off for me. I'm just doing this because I find this interesting. And yeah, they messed up. I think they messed up. To burn, you just have to be hot. Oh! Well, thank you. I appreciate that. Yes. Please note this is a Halloween costume, though. This is not my actual avatar. I like to say I used Bing AI to create some like virtual avatars for me. So I like to say these are the mass market robot bodies. I'm just putting my brain in them as a Halloween special. But these aren't my regulars. But just for fun, I've got a few of them. Like they messed up here with Gojo, so it's like, no, Makima would totally 100% seem as lesser. That's for sure. They gave her the finger bangs as being able to deal damage. That's cool. However, there are limits to what he can heal and how he can heal. There are also, again, there are limits to how often he can use domain. He can only do domain about 5 times before he burns out. Sukuna showed us that there are limits to Gojo. He's not infinite.
For limitless to detect and infinitely slow down.
Though when they did land, Gojo's healing ensured that he repaired his body quickly.
On the flip
Yes.
side, Makima didn't have a counter to Gojo's domain expansion. Unlimited Void overloads its target with...
Right? She does! Oh my god. She does have a counter. You guys literally missed it. Okay, she has access to Cosmo. Because she took Quan Chi, the Blade Devil, she also got Cosmo, the Halloween Devil, the Eternity Devil, who has the exact same mind attack as Gojo. And would therefore make her immune to that, because she could use that. Yeah, she could counter Void with Cosmo. She's used to it. She has mastery over it. They literally left out the devil that in Chainsaw Man that has the counter to Gojo's power. That's the only reason Gojo won the way he did. They didn't do the research. But yeah, that's again not atypical for Death Battle. Once again, they forgot a critical thing
It's not really...
in their call.
You could call it an attack on the senses, but even if she could transfer it to other Japanese citizens, she still could not escape an infinite amount of information.
Yeah, it is.
Compare this to the...
Yeah, it is established that the puppet one, oh wait, are they about to mention Cosmo?
Defeated by a technique similar to Unlimited Void.
Despite
Right.
being able to transfer
Wait,
her mind
yes!
across a large number of
Yes, okay, they know that Cosmo exists.
transfer
All you can think of is Halloween.
across finite people. Even with all of Japan as mental meat shields, Makima would still be overwhelmed.
Wait, doesn't that mean Gojo just unintentionally killed basically everyone in Japan?
Don't think about
Yes.
it. Regardless, Gojo is immune to his own unlimited void.
Now, by the way, that's a very good point that they just raised. Yes, he just hit her with Unlimited Void. Unlimited Void would therefore be transferred to every citizen of Japan. Gojo is a citizen of Japan and is affected by the contract. So he hits her with Unlimited Void. By their own rules, yes, every citizen of Japan instantly dies from Unlimited Void. And then Gojo dies too. Now he is...
So he was still unaffected.
Good for him.
Okay, so they're ruling that his immunity would rule him out. But he's not... Hold on. No. That doesn't work. Because it would not be translated to the Japanese citizens as Unlimited Void, which he is immune to. It would be translated as an equivalent illness. So that's the children of the contract. It's not a one-for-one damage thing all the time. It is actually... he would hit her with Unlimited Void, and he wouldn't be hit with Unlimited Void because he's immune. He'd be hit with just like, oh, suddenly I explode with cancer. I'm dead. There you go. Because contracts can overrule things like domains. We see them in Jujutsu Kaisen has it too. It's called pacts. So like heavenly pacts, demonic pacts, things like that. Those are things that exist in Jujutsu Kaisen, and those can overrule existing powers and curse techniques. So the Prime Minister's pact with Makima would overrule Gojo's own inviolability.
Up for a good old hollow purple.
Her contract isn't perfect. Makima only ever regenerated as long as there was some mass to come back from.
But hollow purple disintegrates...
No.
Zero. Literally. There's no way she was regenerating from that.
Sure, control as a concept will always exist, but a reincarnation of the...
No, that's not... No, she had... nowhere in Chainsaw Man is it stated that she actually has to have matter in order to regenerate. They're literally making stuff up. They are literally just making stuff up there. That is nowhere stated in the Chainsaw Man manga. They have made that up. That is not a rule whatsoever. They are, wow. Okay, so it's worse than I thought because they actually acknowledge Cosmo exists. They forget that Makima has Cosmo in her army. and has control over her. So, yeah, no, they really screwed this up. Um, no, how'd you follow me, by the way, Parasitus? Sorry, man, this is bad. Like, wow. Okay, they really screwed this up. Um, they really screwed this up. But they also, again, they made this too. No, would not and cannot control Gojo. Wrong. That's just obviously wrong. Hollow Purple sees Makima's regeneration. Wrong. Infinity and RCT counter most of Makima's offense. Now that part's true. Um, yeah, bypass limitless. Well, they're allowing bang and control chains to bypass limitless, so that's fine if they wanted to nerf him even more. But no, and also they're missing the fact that also Gojo is vulnerable to area attacks. That's how he eventually just gets cut in half. So something like a space devil, for example, if you control space itself, where you can literally just pry space apart where Gojo is standing, and as long as it's not a directed attack, he will actually get cut in half. That's exactly how he dies. The space he's standing in gets chopped in half, and he just happens to be in the way. He gets chopped in half along with everything else. There we go. That was actually the secret to overcoming Limitless right there, is don't target him. Because it turns out his auto activation only turns on if you're targeting him. If you're not, it doesn't turn on. There we go. This Sukuna realized the big weakness in how Gojo framed his own powers and got around it. Makima would have known that pretty quick too, by the way, because Makima's used to getting around this stuff. So yeah, no. They clearly made this before that chapter came out in the manga, in Jujutsu Kaisen. So yeah. Yeah, so they didn't understand how Gojo's powers work because they didn't wait long enough for the fight to end, and they forgot several of Makima's powers. And yeah, so failure of research on Chainsaw Man, and failure of research, and just failure of waiting for Jujutsu Kaisen. Yeah, they got it wrong. Very wrong. Oh well. Alright, yeah, that went about the way I thought it would if they messed it up, and they messed it up. That sucks. That sucks. It really stinks that they screwed this up. Alright, Scooby versus Cow the Dog. Okay, that's actually kind of funny. I like that. I don't know, I put my money on Scooby, because Scooby's bigger. But, I don't know, maybe Cowardly Dog has Toon Force or something. Anyway, alright. Man, that was disappointing. So that was extremely disappointing. Let's all agree on that. That was very disappointing. I am once again disappointed by Death Battle. This is not the first time. Again, they screwed up on the Goku Superman because they didn't understand how Superman worked. Like, they failed to do their homework on that. And yeah, they messed it up entirely. I mean, it's not that Superman would have lost. It's that Goku would have done way more damage than they thought he would because because of how his powers work. They failed to understand the very nature of God Ki. And so they messed up how they implemented that one. So yeah, really bad. So yeah, just to summarize, so yes, they got it wrong. They did not wait until the end of the Sukuna Gojo fight because Suguna reveals exactly how you get around Gojo's Limitless, and which Makima would have had access to. They also mention Cosmo, who is all about infinite knowledge, but then they forget that she's one of the demons that Makima has control over, along with the Stabby Devil, because that was part of the group. Whoops. In other words, Makima can turn Infinite Void right around. They also screwed up in terms of their infiltration of Infinite Void. It makes sense that Gojo would hit her with Unlimited Void. It would immediately kill everybody in Japan, and then it would hit him with some secondary manifestation of an illness. It wouldn't be direct Unlimited Void. It would be some other equivalent damage that he is not immune to. And so he would die before she squicks. There we go. He would be dead before he could fire purple. There we go. That's honest. That's exactly how it would go, and that's the end of it. Because it's an attack. She also could completely 100% regenerate from purple. Because no, just making her body disappear doesn't make the concept of control go away. And the devils don't need a physical form to come back. That's established. She can actually, it is shown in the manga that she can actually create her body from rats. So she could literally just form again from a group of rats out of the ground. Okay, that's obviously not her original body. There's just a bunch of rats turning into her body. So, yeah. Yeah, no. Directly contradicted by the canon material. I'm not even, I'm not, doing any weird fan theories or anything like that to condemn them. I'm literally citing canon. Cosmo in the manga canonically has a similar attack, canonically part of Makima's group. Makima does not need a physical body to regenerate. That's not stated anywhere in there. They're literally making that up. They're engaging in fan theory to nerf her while also ignoring the chapters of Jujutsu Kaisen that explain Gojo's powers, and that's bad. That's really bad. It's kind of worse than I thought it was. I thought they might miss something here or there, but yeah, they messed up. They messed up bad. Ouch. All right. Anyway, so that is the end of this episode of Byte Club Cinema with regard to Death Battle. No, I probably won't do this again because, wow, that was frustrating. But I hope you enjoyed it. Let me know in the comments below. Who do you think should have won? What do you think they messed up on? Did I forget anything in my analysis, in my recollection? To me, it's pretty obvious they messed up. Hopefully they got called out on it by people. Clearly their understanding Gojo was okay, but yeah, not good enough. God, it was that. Yeah, I mean, yeah, it was just that wasn't good. I mean, bits of it were okay, but no, just no. Makima is far more broken than they give her credit for. And it is just canon. Yeah, and also, just as a general rule, a series that explains its powers exceptionally well is going to lose to a series that is kind of less defined, because a less defined series has way more tricks that it can pull than a series that is very well defined. So in that kind of matchup, the character from the more ambiguous series is going to have an advantage, period. So, yeah. But no, I don't have to resort to fan theory to explain why Makima would win. I just literally have to resort to the mechanics that we already know established in both series. There we go. So yeah, they messed up. And God, they even contradicted themselves. That's the thing. Like in the video, they state the things, and then they ignore the very things that they mentioned in the video. It's like, guys, are you paying attention to your own goddamn script? Please. Like, a crumb of self-awareness, please. Jesus Christ, that was bad. Anyway, alright, I'm going to take a break. So for those watching live, I'm going to take a break and run some ads, and then come back, and I'm going to do Faraway Paladin Season 2, Episode 3. For those watching the VOD on YouTube, hey, check me out live. I got Sniper, Canis, and Parasitus here. You can join me too, and give me some feedback live. I enjoy an audience. I like when people watch me. I like being watched. That came out wrong. Anyway, so come on, check me out here. I do this on Tuesdays. A bit of delay today because of computer trouble, but I'm glad it's working now. Anyway, I'm going to end the VOD here. Yeah. Oh, man, Death Battle, get your act together. God damn. The animation was okay, though. I mean, the fight was okay. I'll give them that. This is Dominic Bytes signing out. When next we meet, may your robot body be fully charged.
Also, hi, Dominic!
Hey, Dominic Bytes. Welcome. Welcome on by.
Yes, welcome to the stream, Dominic Bytes. Hopefully everything works out for you, buddy.
Welcome to stream, Dominic.
Hi, Dominic.
Dominic. Yep. Hi. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it, though.
Hello, Dominic. Hello, darling. How you doing, darling?
Hello, Dominic.
So, hello, Dominic. How you doing? Welcome in.
Dominic! Hello, Dominic. I hope you're doing good today.
How's it going, Dominic? Welcome in.
Mwah. Hi, Dominic. How you doing, cheese pie?
Hi, Dominic.
Hi, Dominic.
Hi, Dominic. Hi, sweetie. It's good to see you.
Hi, Dominic.
Hi, Dominic.
Dominic, hello.
Hello, Dominic Bytes. Hello.
Dominic Bytes. Hello.
Dominic, thank you.
Can you stop slamming shit?
Hey, Dominic.
Hello, Dominic Bytes. Hello.
Dominic Bytes, you productive little devil.
Dominic Bytes. Oh, it's you.
Oh my god. Also, thank you for clipping as always, Dom. You are so sweet. I really appreciate you. You are an absolutely wonderful being, as all of you are.